Hey guys, good evening. Guys, if you're able to see my screen, just type S in the chat box so that we can get started. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. So guys, what we are going to do here is, let me switch the workspace. Live implementation, just give me a second. Let the Eclipse ID launch. So we have automated some test case on that day, the first test case, and we have not completed it yet. I'm going to complete it today. Okay, let's go to SRC test Java, go to the register. This is the first test case that we have partially automated. We have opened the Chrome browser, then maximize the browser. We have set some global wait time, opened the application page URL, then we clicked on my account drop menu. Then we selected the register option. Then we entered all these details, right? So every time if you give the same email address, the script will not work. Okay. Let me run it again and show you that the script will fail. For with this email address, already account has been created. Every time if you run the script with the same email address, instead of you getting logged in out by creating an account, you see email address is already registered kind of message is coming and the test will fail. The test will fail because of that reason. So what is the solution here? Here at this point, we have to give a brand new email address every time. Okay. Here we have to enter a brand new email address every time, guys. How to enter a brand new email address here and every time? To demonstrate that, okay, here I'm going to create a new package. I'll just name this package as temp for experiment or temp, whatever the name. Okay. Otherwise, you can say a refactor, rename experiment, give a proper name experiment. So this package is an experimental package, which we are going to delete later part of the sessions. Okay. Whenever some R&D need to be done, we'll go to this package and do that. So here I'll give that as generate new email demo. Okay. Every time you run the script, a brand new email address should be created. With main method, I'll create one more method, that is public static void, public static void, generate, generate brand new email. Every time you call this method, a brand new email address, which for which account is not there in the application, need to be created. How to create that? One of the ideas here is to create an email address with a timestamp. Okay. If you can generate an email address with a timestamp, you can do that. So I'll call this method here so that the script will run because main method will be executed and main method will call this particular method and this method will be executed. And in this, I'll be writing the code like this. Date is equal to new date. Okay. Now hover the mouse on this date class and import this date class from java.util package. And here I'm going to write system.out.println date. I'm going to print this particular date. If I run this code, the main method will call this method and this particular this method will be called up and will run and it will create an object for the date class and it will print the date. Right click run as Java application and see that the date will be printed in the output console. Okay, now the problem with this particular date that got printed in the output console is here in the date we have some spaces, guys. Okay, here we have some spaces. As you can see here, there are some spaces here. I want to remove that spaces. How to remove the spaces? Can I remove the spaces with the help of date? Over the mouse on the date, you see that this is of date class type. Can I remove the spaces? Dot means I'll not get any string related methods. I'll not get, guys. You see get day kind of date related, date class related methods are coming, but string handling methods are not coming. So to overcome this problem, guys, I have to convert this date into to string type. Date dot to string. Okay. Using the date object reference of the date class, you can call one of the method known as toString, which will convert this date into string format. Over the mouse, this toString will return the date in the string format. String string date string I'll say is equal to. Now print it out. System.out.print. You'll get the same output, no difference. But here you are printing the string type date. Right click run as Java application. I observe that date will be printed in. Okay, the timestamp will be printed. Here also spaces are there, but here this time date string is in string format. So I can call the methods like this dot replace all. Okay, different string handling methods I can call, guys. That is the benefit. So what I will do here is I'll simply write down date string dot, okay, replace all, date string dot replace all. Here in this replace all method, okay, you have to give some regular expression here as a first argument. The regular expression is like you can give space, or you can also, in place of space, you can also give double backward slash s. This also means space. Wherever the space is there in this timestamp, that space need to be replaced with empty string. That means space need to be removed in simple words. This replace all method will return you the string, okay, date without spaces, date without space, date string without spaces, like this I'll say, and print it out. System.out.println. Since email address cannot have spaces, okay, if you want to generate this as an email address cannot have the spaces, right? So that's the reason we have to remove the spaces, guys. After removing the spaces in the timestamp, if I print this date string without spaces thing, you will see spaces are not there. But in the email address, you can not only spaces, guys, in the email address, you cannot even have the colon symbols also. Email address will not have the colon symbols. I need to remove that colon symbols. For that, again, date string without spaces dot. Again, I'll use the same method, that is replace all. This time, the regular expression is either you can put colon symbol here, or you can also say double backward slash colon. Everything is fine. Okay, both are fine. I'll just give double backward slash colon. Wherever the colon comes in the string text, that should be replaced with what? Empty string. Put a semicolon here. Now this replace all method will return you the string, date, string without spaces and colons is equal to system.out.println, date string without spaces and colons. Let me run this code, right click run as Java application, and observe that spaces are not there, colons are also not there. Spaces are not there, colons are also not there. Now what I need to do? So here, finally we got something that doesn't have spaces or colons. So that for that particular thing, I'll use a plus symbol which act like concatenation operator, and here I'll give double quotes, and in the double quotes I'll add at the rate gmail.com or abc.com or whatever the .com you want to give, you can give that. And this resultant thing I would like to store here, string, okay, brand new, brand new email, brand new email is equal to, okay, system.out.println. If I say brand new email, every time you run this particular code, a brand new email with a timestamp will be created. You see Monday, November. This part may be same for most of the things today. 1950, that is 750. The seconds, at least seconds will vary, right? Every time you run the script, at least seconds will vary. This time if I run the script, here 1950 is there, earlier 45 was there, now 58 is there. Okay, at least seconds will change, so that every time a brand new email address will be created. So I need to do one thing. I have to make this particular method return brand new email. Whenever you call this method, it should return brand new email, and the return type should be of the string type. So here if I print it out like this, system.out.println, generate new email, if I say here, okay, what will happen when I run this code, this main method, to print this, okay, to print this, it will call the method and it will return the brand new email. That brand new email will be printed. Right click run as Java application and see that a brand new email address will be printed every time you run the code. Okay, so this is the code for generating a brand new email address. Okay, copy this code, guys, copy this code, and go to this particular test case and create that same method here. Public void generate brand new email. In that method, you copy paste that code. In that method, you copy paste that code and make the return type as string type. And wherever you are manually entering the email address, right, in the send keys command, you call this method so that whenever you call this method, a brand new email address will be returned and will be typed into this email address field. Okay. So this is the process, guys. This is the process. Okay. This is the process. Now run the script this time and see that the script is not going to fail. It's going to pass. Okay. Run the script and see that the script is going to pass because that particular method will generate a brand new email address every time and the account will be created every time and the test will pass. The test is going to pass, guys. Every time the test is going to pass, you run it again. No problem. The script is running here. For second time also, the test will pass. Second time also, the test got passed. Okay. You see, every time the script is getting passed. No matter how many times you run the script, a brand new email address is being created and account is getting created successfully. And here we are verifying whether the the user has logged in or not. Okay. As part of account creation process, the user got logged in or not. But as per the test case, guys, as per the test case, when you are automating the first test case, as per the test case, once you click on my account drop menu, then select the register option. Once you enter the details, click on the continue button. Okay. User expected result one is user should be logged in, taken, and then next verification is should be taken to account success page. Yes or no? If you go to this application, go to the register and enter the details here. Give a brand new email address here. Give telephone number, password confirm. Select this privacy file, click on continue button. Okay. Here, along with the logout, user should be also taken to the account success page to verify that the user has been taken to the account success page as part of this account success page, this expected result. What I have to do, have to verify this success breadcrumb is coming or not. Okay. If success breadcrumb is coming means user has been taken to the account success page. Okay. Right click here and select inspect option. And here there is a link text here. But I want to see this particular link text is part of the breadcrumb or not. I'll copy this breadcrumb class and create an XPath expression here like this. Double forward slash UL at the rate class is equal to give that breadcrumb double forward slash under this UL. Directly I'll jump to anchor tag and it should contain the text known as success. Okay, copy this text and say text is equal to success. Okay, you see that this particular XPath expression is locating the success breadcrumb. Copy this XPath expression, guys, and come back here and write down assert true driver dot find element by dot XPath, provide the XPath expression and say dot is displayed. For this also we have to say is displayed. This is displayed if this is returning true means the user has been taken to the account success page successfully. Okay, the test will pass again. What is the next thing? After that, we have to verify whether proper details are displayed on the page or not. Okay, what are the proper details? Your account has been created heading. Congratulations, your new account has been successfully created. You can now take advantage of the member privileges to enhance your online shopping experience with us. If you have any questions about the operation of this online shop, please email the store owner. A confirmation has been sent to the provided email address. All these are the proper details, okay? Along with the heading. So so assume these are the expected proper details, guys. Assume that from the client requirements, we got this details to be displayed on the page as per the client requirements. I'll simply say proper details 1. Proper details 1 is equal to, give that heading as the proper details that should be coming on the page. String proper details 2 is equal to, what are the second proper detail that we need to get on this page? Congratulations, your new account has been successfully created is the second proper details. Then third one, string proper details 3 is equal to, this is the third one, guys, okay? Third property details, double quotes and put a semicolon here, then string proper details 4 is equal to, this is the fourth proper detail, give that here, put a semicolon here, then string proper details 5, string proper details 5 is equal to, give that, put a semicolon, okay, that's also done. Now I need to write the assertions, okay, I need to write the assertions to verify whether these proper details are getting displayed on this page. To do that, I need to select this area and select inspect option. All these things are part of this div tag. You see, under this div having the ID as content, you have this heading, you have this second proper details, you have this third proper details, you have this fourth proper details, you have this fifth proper details. Okay, last one was what? Please contact us. Okay, yeah, that is also fine. Please here this is one part. Under the div, all these things are this in this anchor tag, contact us is there. Okay. So whether this particular text is there or not, we have to verify. So all the items are part of this particular div tag is when I inspect this, all these are part of this div tag. So I'll do one thing. I'll copy this ID. Okay. Content. Okay. And here I'll simply write down assert dot assert true. Here I'll write down driver dot find element by dot ID of that particular div tag. I'll take the ID and say dot get text. Okay, dot get text. Assert dot assert to driver dot find element by dot ID content dot get text dot contains first one proper details 1. Copy this part. Again the same thing, get text dot contains proper details 2 or not. Then again copy paste this. Then write down contains proper details 3 or not. I have to verify one by one. Then again copy paste this line and write down contains proper details 4. Again copy paste this line and then print out proper details 5. Okay, like this I have to provide all the details. I have to verify. Okay, as per this test case we have to do that. Proper details should be displayed on the page. Fine. Let's find it out whether the test is passing or failing. Let's run the script and see whether the testing is getting passed or failed with this process. Account got created. It should have verified whether success breadcrumb has come, so that to verify that we have for logout it will verify, success it will verify. Once that are verified, it will also verify the proper details one by one and see it got passed. That means everything is working fine. So far, all the sessions got passed. Otherwise, the test would have been failed. Otherwise, the test would have been failed. And the next thing here is, what is the next step in this particular test case document? I need to click on the continue button that is displayed in the account success page. I need to click on this continue button which is displayed on the account success page. Right click on this, inspect this continue. So just give me a second. I have to right click on this continue button and select inspect option. Copy this continue, which is a link text, and simply write down driver dot find element by dot link text. Provide the link text locator of that continue button and say dot click. So the continue button on this account success page will be clicked. Once it gets clicked, once the continue button on the account success page gets clicked, what is the next thing that I have to do here? Expect result 2, I need to verify, that is user should be taken to the account page. Okay, user should be taken to the account page. We have to verify that the user has been taken to this account page or not. How to verify that? inspect this account. It's coming here. Okay, let me do it here. Once I click on the continue button here, user should be taken to the, I'll just close this automation script related browser and open the local browser. And once I click on the continue button, I'm taken to the account page. Inspect this account. And here account is there with account and account success also. I will not be sure whether I am account success page or account page. So what I will do here is I'll take some element which is there only on the account page. For example, any of these options like edit your account information, change your password will be only there on the account page. So I'll take the first link, inspect this. If this link is displayed, if this link is displayed on the page, that proves that we are on the account page. Okay. Copy this, edit your account information, which is part of the link text and anchor tags. Copy this and here write down assert dot assert true driver dot find element by dot link text provide the link text locator say dot click say dot sorry what I am doing here assert true dot is displayed sorry driver dot find element first circular bracket okay assert true put a semicolon here dot is it's not coming one more circular bracket is there dot is displayed. If this account sorry, edit your account information link is displayed on the page means we are on the account page. That is confirmed here. User should be taken to the account page. After that, we can close the browser. How to close this browser, guys? We can simply say driver dot quit. Driver dot quit. Like this, we have to write. Okay. Fine. Now let me run the script. Let me run the script, guys, to see whether I have written the entire test case, guys. The first test case has been entirely written. The first test case has been entirely written. Verify registering an account by providing only the mandatory fields has been written already. Now run the script. Click on run and see what is happening. Okay. Here you see the test has been passed successfully and we have successfully automated the first test case today. Okay. On Friday also we automated this and we continued the automation today also and we are able to successfully automate and verify this. Fine. So this is how we need to automate the test cases, guys. And coming to the second test case, we need a separate day for automating the second test case, guys. Today I'm not going to demonstrate the second test case. Today I'm not going to demonstrate second test case because we need to work on it dedicatedly on a single day separately. Okay. So otherwise, it is a very important test case, guys. So I will take in a next session. Okay. I have the code already with me. I have the code already with me. If you want to explore that, you can explore that meanwhile. GitHub. The code is there already with me, but I'll take that as part of the next session, guys. Okay. You go here under SRC test Java. Here already the code is there, guys, for second test case, which will verify the email part will be there here that we have to verify. Okay. But this one needs special attention. So I'll take this particular thing. I'll demonstrate this particular code for you in the next session, that is in tomorrow's session. In tomorrow's session, I'll demonstrate. But today we have some more time. So what I'll do is I'll automate the another test case. Okay. Third test case I'll automate, guys. Tomorrow I'll automate the second test case. Today I'll automate the third test case instead. Okay. The third test case is almost similar to the first test case, guys. That's why I would like to automate it today. I just need to copy paste the most of the code from the first test case into the third test case. That's the reason we'll automate it here. Okay. So this will not take much time. This will not take much time. We'll be able to fastly automate the third test case here. Okay. Verify registering an account by provide here only mandatory fields, right? But here, while creating an account, we have to provide all the fields. We have to provide all the fields. How to do that? Let me show you. Okay. So first of all, I will create a test case, guys. Class TC underscore RF underscore 002. Finish. In that, create a method. It's 003, right? Not 2. 2 will be covered for you tomorrow. Rename the file to 003. Yes, this file and this class name should be same. Otherwise, you are going to get an error. That's what it is saying. Public void, create a method. That is public void. Verify. The same way I'll give the method name. Verify registering account using verify registering account using all fields. Using all fields, write like this and run at the rate. Write down here at the rate. Test. Hold the mouse on this. Import this from TestNG library. Okay. Here also we have used TestNG library annotation, right? Same thing here also we'll use the same thing. Okay. Now in this, almost all the code will be same, guys. I'll quickly write the code. Webdriver is equal to new Chrome driver. This will open the Chrome browser. I'll repeat the code because you will understand, okay? If, in case you have not understood in one of the previous sessions, you can understand again. Driver.manage.window.maximize. It will maximize the browser window. Then timeouts. Timeouts dot implicitly wait duration dot of seconds 3 seconds. Okay. I'm just giving a global wait for all the elements in this particular script for to wait for 3 seconds before failing. Then driver dot get command provide the application page URL. Let me log out from here. tutorialsinja.com/demo application URL. Copy this URL, paste it here. Then here, simply write down. I need to click on my account and select the register option. Inspect this. Inspect that my account option. And here we have the XPath expression. I'll create the XPath /span text is equal to my account. The same lines of code we are writing for this test case also. I'm just repeating nothing much. XPath expression, which is locating the my account drop menu. Driver.find element by dot XPath, provide the XPath expression and say dot click. This will click on the my account option and then I need to select the register option. This is a link text. Copy this text between the anchor tags and write down here driver.find element by dot link text by dot link text. Provide the link text locator and say dot click. The register option will be selected and will be taken to the register page. Okay. Then I need to enter first name, last name, email, telephone, password confirm, all those stuff. I'll inspect the first name field and it has an ID. Copy this ID and write down the code here driver dot find element by dot ID. Provide the ID locator of the first name field and say dot send keys. And here provide the first name as, let's say, Arun. Okay. Let's provide the first name as Arun. The next one, here Arun will be entered. Inspect this last name field. Here ID, last name is there. Here write down driver dot find element by dot ID. Provide the last name dot send keys. Give the my last name here. I'll give my last name here. That is my last name Motori will be entered into the last name field. I have to inspect the email address. I have to inspect the I'll inspect the email address. In the email address, ID is there. Copy this ID. And here I'll write down driver.find element by dot ID. Provide the ID locator of the email field and say dot send keys. Here every time I need to provide a brand new email address, right? For which in the first test case, already we have created a reusable method. On calling it, it will generate a new brand new email address. The same method I need to create inside the, okay, inside this thing also. Okay. So here the same email address, whatever the email, whatever the method that we have in the test case 001, I copy pasted into 003 because I need this method again in the third test case also. So Shadan is asking me a question from when we are going to follow framework structure test cases using page object class and all those stuff. Page object class will take some time, Shadan. For now, we'll slowly implement the framework. Okay. Already we have started implementing the framework without your notice. Okay. That is, as part of the framework, we are using TestNG library, right? I'm using the TestNG assertions. I'm not using the basic stuff here already. I'm using the framework stuff only. TestNG is also part of the framework, okay? Slowly, when the right time comes, slowly we'll migrate, okay? Without your notice, we'll migrate. Don't worry about that. Focus on the automation of the scripts. Fine? Clear? Okay, Shadan? Is that clear? We'll slowly move on, okay? When the time comes, when the appropriate time comes, we'll move on. For example, today, what happened is, in the first test case, we have the same method. In the third test case, we have the same method. Is it a good idea to have duplicate methods and duplicate code in multiple Java files in your project? Is that a good idea? No, right? Is it not a good idea? So this method should not be duplicated in every file that it needs. So what I can do is I can look after a kind of centralized place where I can move this particular method so that not only this test case 1, but test case 3 also can access. Okay. Multiple test cases can access. So what I will do, where I will move this here is here under src main Java, I'll create a new package. I'll just name this package as utils, utils package, utils package. Under util or utils package, you can give any name, guys. You don't have to give util or utils or utilities. Anything you can give, no problem. I'll create one more class known as utilities class. Utilities, okay? Or you can say common utilities, or you can give different names. Different people give different name for these classes. There is no particular rule. In your company, they will follow one thing. In another company, they will follow one thing like that, okay? Common utilities, I'll give. And click on finish. Okay. Utilities or common utilities, anything you can give with, that's okay. Under this, I'm going to move this particular method. Okay. I'm going to cut this method from one of the test case, that is test case 001. Okay. Cancel. I'll just go to test case 001 and I'll cut this. I'll remove that method and move that into the common utilities class. Okay. And what I will do next is I'll make this particular method as static method. Why I have to make this method as static method? Anyone can tell me why I have to make this particular method as a static method? What is the advantage of making this particular method a static method?
You don't need to create an object for this class
Yes.
whenever you use it.
Yes, correct. That's 100% right.
For reusing.
Yes. For not reusing is already there. If method purpose is reusing. But why I made this method as I moved a method to a common place like common utilities kind of class, I moved it. But this particular method I'm reusing. Already this method is there. That's the reason I moved it here. That's fine. But why I made it static is a different thing. So whenever I want to reuse this method, do I need to create an object for this class if that method is a static method? No. If that is a non-static method, to access this method, okay, I need to create an object for the common utilities class, and then with the help of the object reference of this class, I need to call this method, which is a one step or two step process. Okay. But ultimately what I want to do is I want to make the accessing of this particular method easy across the project. For that reason, I'll make this method as static, means I can call this method with the help of class name. I don't have to create the object for this method, and using the object reference, I don't have to call the method. Rather, by making this method as static, I can call this method directly. That's the advantage, right? Directly I can access the method. Okay. That's the reason I'm making it static. Without static also you can try, but ultimately you need to create the object for the common utilities class, and using the object reference, you need to call this method. Why to go with that hectic process? Simply make that method static and call this particular method with the help of the class name. That is easy, right? So here, whenever you need to call this method, generate new email, you don't have to write that method here. Rather, write down the name of the class from which you want to access that method, utilities dot generate brand new mail. You see how simple it is. And go to the third test case also. Go to the third test case also, guys. In third test case also, in the third test case also, in the third test case also, the same method is there. You can remove this method, guys, because it's already moved to the centralized place, that is to the common utilities class. And here, in place of the send keys, write down common utilities dot generate brand new. Not only these two classes, you create hundreds of classes tomorrow. From that hundreds of classes, you can call this method directly, guys. Okay. And this method will generate a brand new email with a timestamp always. Okay. That is also done. What is the next test case? All the fields we have to enter the details: first name, last name, email, telephone, brand new email, new details we need to enter, telephone number also. I'll go to the telephone here. A brand new email address will be entered somehow. Okay, I'm just doing something here. Okay, brand new email address, and enter the telephone field, I need to enter the telephone number. Okay, copy this id and come back here and write down driver dot find element by dot id. Okay, provide the id locator of the telephone field and say dot send keys and give. Slowly we'll build the framework, guys. Okay, as per our requirement, we'll build the framework. Okay, don't hurry up in the terms of framework. Okay, here this will be entered in. Inspect this password. Here ID password is there. Copy this and run this code. Driver dot find element by dot ID. Provide the ID locator dot send keys. What is that field, guys? Password field, right? Inspect that password field. Here input password is ID. Copy this ID. Paste it here, and here I need to enter the password. Let's say I'll enter the password like 12345 while creating the account. Similarly, after entering 12345 here, I would like to enter, inspect this password confirm. I'll take this ID, copy this ID, come back here of the password confirm field. The same password I need to enter. By.id, provide the ID locator of the password confirm field and simply say dot send keys and here give the same password. That is 12345 I need to give. After giving both, that is 12345 after giving both. Okay, this time the new change here is when I compare the first test case with the third test case, what is the difference is here I need to also select the newsletter option. Here I don't have to select the newsletter option, guys. After password confirm, directly selecting the privacy policy in the first test case. But in the third test case, after before selecting the privacy policy, I need to select the newsletter option. So I'll select one of the newsletter option, that is yes newsletter option. I'll inspect and here name control F / input @ name is equal to newsletter and @ value is equal to, for that thing, one more attribute is there in the HTML code, that is value is equal to 1. So this is the XPath expression of this SRadio button. Copy this and here write down. This is an extra step. Okay, when compared to the first test case, this is the only step that is extra. Remaining all is same. Dot send keys. Dot send keys. And here I need to give, oh sorry, not dot click, right? Dot click, sorry. Dot click. Okay, I need to select the S newsletter option. Then I need to select the privacy policy field, inspect this privacy policy field. Name locator will be there. Copy this, come back here and say driver dot find element by dot ID, sorry, name, right? By dot name, privacy policy field, double quotes, put that name locator and say dot click. The click will select the privacy policy field. Then I need to click on the continue button, inspect that, continue. So value continue is their input. Create an XPath expression /input @value is equal to continue. Okay, using some unique things of this HTML, we have to create a locator. We have done that. I need to click on the continue button. So here I'll simply say driver dot find element by dot XPath of the continue button and say dot click. Once I click on that continue button, the account will be created, guys. Account will be created and the remaining steps are same. We need to verify whether we have navigated to the account success page, whether we got logged in or not. Proper account details are displayed on the account success page, and then you need to click on the continue button and then we have to verify whether you have been taken, you are on the account page. By verifying this, all these things we have to verify, guys, which are same as the first test case. You see, all these things are same as the first test case. User should be logged in, taken to account success page. Then again, you click on the continue button on the account success page. You should be taken. All the things are same. So why to take headache again? I'll simply do one thing. I'll go to the first test case and copy the remaining steps. Only one line is different, that is selecting the newsletter option. Remaining all assertions are same, guys. Okay, selecting whether logout option is displayed or whether you are on the account success page. All these proper details are getting displayed. Everything is same. Why to do all the hard work again? Copy this code and put that, paste that into the third test case. You see how fast we are able to write the automation code for the third test case also. Okay. Second test case we'll see tomorrow because it deals with some email part that I want to take special focus and special attention of yours. So I'm postponing that into tomorrow. Okay. Save this and open this test case 003. Let's say I want to run both the scripts 001 and 003. I want to run. Then what I have to do, guys, I have to create a testng.xml file. If you want to run only one file, you can go here and click on run option here. It will run. But if you want to run both the files, then what I have to do? Right click on the project, create a testng.xml file. In order to do that, the simplest process in Eclipse IDE is right click on the project and go to TestNG here and say convert to TestNG. Just select convert to TestNG. Now you will get a refactoring kind of dialog will come. In that, a TestNG.xml file is going to be created directly under the project. Somewhere here TestNG.xml file is not there. It's going to get created and this XML content that's going to be auto generated for us. Okay, which contains 001 and 003 test cases classes. Okay, click on finish. See, testng.xml file got created. Open the testng.xml file. Once you open, if you get this kind of screen, like, design screen is coming, means you select the source screen, source tab, so that you can see the XML code. And if you are getting this kind of error, just cut from here. Remove this part. The error will go off. Okay. So then next part is here. First, which test case will run? Third test case. Then first test case. I don't want that to be happen. I want the first test case to run first, and then the second test need to run second. Okay. That is third test case need to run the second position. Okay. So I can change the order in which I have provided this class is the same order in which the test will be running one by one. Okay. The Java files will be running one by one. So once you have this testng.xml file, I don't have to individually, I can run the file, run the scripts individually. If I want to run only this particular test, I can run from here. Or I can also do one thing, guys. I can simply open the testng.xml file or right click on the testng.xml file. Here I'll get testng suite option. If I right click on the Java files, I'll get TestNG test option. But here I'll get TestNG suite option. Okay. Select suite. Both the test cases will run one by one. Okay. Both the test cases are going to run one by one. The first test case is running. Test case number 001 is running. Okay. Now second test case is running, guys. Second test case is running now. Okay. Something is not working. It has stopped here. That means S newsletter option is not getting selected. Passed one, failed one. What is the reason for the failure? No such element, no such, unable to locate the element. Okay, there is a problem here. Let's go to the script and see what is the problem with this. Double forward slash. Okay, I gave this as ID, guys. It should be XPath. Okay, that's a problem. That's a mistake. Let me run it again. Let me run it again from beginning. Right click. No matter how many times you run, the script should pass. Let's run the script again. First test case completed. Second test case is running this time. We gave a proper locator XPath. It should be by.xpath. Earlier I mentioned by.id, because of which the test got failed. Now the test got passed. Okay. So both the test cases are working fine, guys. With this, we have successfully automated the test case number 001 and 003. Tomorrow we'll automate 003 2 and proceed further. Okay. So that's for today, guys. Any questions, any doubts? Guys, anyone have any questions or doubts here from today's session? Slowly, I'll convert this into framework, guys, without your notice. Every day, small thing you will learn. Okay, like today you have learned static methods. You can directly call the methods with help of class names. Other thing is like moving the common methods, reusable methods into some different places. Okay, so like that. Okay, so all these ideas will keep coming in. Okay, one by one. We'll slowly go. TestNG is already started as part of yesterday's session only. Okay, previous session only. Like that, we'll learn. Tomorrow, the main important thing that you're going to learn here is about the email, how to automate the email part. Okay, tomorrow the focus will not be on the framework or something, guys, or the automation of the scripts. The focus will be on the email automation. Okay, how to read this, how to get the subject, body, from email address, from the emails and all, we will focus on. Okay, that's a challenge we have for tomorrow. So to focus well, I postponed that test case to tomorrow, automation of that particular second test case to tomorrow, which I'm going to do that tomorrow. Okay, fine. If you want access to this particular project, I'll just upload this code, guys, for you. You can get this code. Don't worry what I'm doing here. I'm just uploading the code. That's it. Okay, I'll go to the okay, local. Okay, let me go here. Okay, I'll go here. Is this the one? Yeah, live automation implementation. Okay, we're implementing it, right? Just go here and Control V. Okay, this code will be available for you on the GitHub. Just let me upload. So don't worry what I'm doing here. This will be covered later for you. TC underscore RF underscore 003 automated. Okay, test got automated. Okay, like this. Then write down git push origin main. The code will be uploaded, guys. The code will be uploaded, and I'll go here. and give you the repository. Already, I think I have given you the repository. Okay, I'll just go here, your repositories, and in that, this is a repository I just now uploaded. This is a repo link. Okay, and today's test case is somewhere here, SRC. Go to here are the test cases. I'll give you this link in the group or WhatsApp group. Okay. So here, today's live automation implemented code. You can practice, guys. Tomorrow we'll see the next test case, that is test case number 002.
Sir, this
So guys,
recorded video will upload, sir.
yeah, already I'm providing recorded videos. Just give me a second. Go to the Google Drive. In the Google Drive, the problem. Where is Google Drive? Google search for Google Drive. Just click on sign in or something. Will be taken there. Just go here. Click on these dots and say Drive. I'll show you. You have direct access anyhow. So you will get the videos here. Okay. I'll upload the video here. So yesterday video is already uploaded. Okay. The number one video is already there. Today's video, that is number two, will be uploaded here. Okay. So this link already have provided, guys, in the WhatsApp group, live automation. Just come back here, and here, this is a Google Drive link. Whoever has access can only access this one. Okay. Just access this link. It will take you to that part. Okay. You have access to this folder. Once you go to this folder, once you go to this particular folder that you have access here, inside that folder, live implementation folder will be there. Go inside that, you will find the videos. Okay. Is that clear? Fine. Yeah. So guys, that's all for today. We'll meet tomorrow with a new challenge and automate that and then understand something new. Okay. Tomorrow. See you guys. Bye. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow.